Hello, Renee again. For the last few years, I've been watching people talking about roller guns and their effectiveness compared to standard traditional guns. And there's been much debates, and no one could really give me an answer. Are rollers better? Not better? Um, Seems to be ideology somehow. So I compared two guns of the same length, one with two bands, one with a single roller band, and I took a target and I shot at it. Let me show you the two guns. These are the two guns. I took 90 centimeter spear guns. The first one was a traditional two band, spear gun with a shaft that's slightly shorter than usual. That's how I like it. It uses the same mechanism as the other one. This is my standard cassette mechanism. I rarely sell those. I've got a bunch of cassettes. If you ever ask for them, I can make them. And this is the clothesline roller. It works really, really well. As well as any other roller. I am sure of it. People can disagree. I don't care. So the length of the two rollers, the length of the roller and the other gun they're identical. And the stretch is identical. I have to say that the 16 mil bands that I put on this spear gun, they are super tight. They're probably at a coefficient of 3.7. It's hard to load, and it has an immense recoil. I actually injured my finger yesterday shooting the this spear gun because I was so used to shooting this one that I did not hold the handle properly, and I cut myself on the guard. I might look into smoothing out the guard because seriously, I really hurt myself. So let's see the results. Maybe you can't really notice, but I can. The two spear guns shot just about the same. The traditional spear gun was, maxed up in terms of band for a 90 centimeter spear gun. It shot a little further and it had a little more penetration, but not much. That said, the discussions I heard in the past were saying that the roller guns, like a 90 centimeter roller, would be the same as a 110 traditional. That is bullshit. If if you have a 90 that's cranked up, no, it's not going to compete with a single roller. I don't know. Maybe I need to crank up my roller. It doesn't seem to be superior in terms of penetration or precision. That said, I much prefer shooting the roller because the recoil on the 90 cranked up like I have to crank it up to compete with the roller, it's a bit insane, and you have to be a big guy to load it. So there's there's a place for rollers. I like him. I'm gonna make more of them. I'm gonna dabble in longer rollers. We'll see what happens. I was shooting from 4.5 meters at the beginning. That's why the shaft was going right through. And at 5 meters, I was really at the limit of effectiveness. The barb would barely stick into the plywood. That said, that plywood is more than a fish would resist. So I guess you can make a shot at the end of your shooting line. 5 meters on a 90 centimeter spear gun is really the end of 2 wraps of shooting line. You can't shoot further than that. Further than that, the shaft just stops unless you put 3 wraps. Maybe some people are going to tell me with my extraordinary roller, I can shoot at 3 wraps. I can't. maybe maybe I need to put stronger bands on my roller. Anyway, those were a comparison of 90 centimeter spear guns. They are not very different, and there's no way I would agree that a traditional 110 is going to be identical to a roller 90. There's just no way.